Check. You. Can you hear me? What's up? So we back. Another episode of Unsolicited Views. It's just John today. It's just John. John, what's your alter ego now? It's 10th house brand. What is it?
Yeah. I mean, I don't really have an alter ego.
You gotta come closer. It's like Madam Gabby.
Can I scoot this way?
Yeah, you good. Is it like Madam Gabrielle or some shit?
No, it's just Gabrielle.
Okay.
But as far as like astrology stuff and YouTube and stuff like that, I go by 10th house brand.
10th house brand. So Google that.
That is 10th HSE brand.
I bet. So we're going to talk a little bit about astrology. That's your thing, right?
Mm-hmm. Astrology and tarot.
What's the difference? That's a great opener because I didn't know there was a difference.
Tarot is like the tarot cards. Astrology is like the study of how the planets and stars and asteroids and stuff affect people.
So astrology and then there's tarot.
Right, two different things.
Okay, I really did used to think it was the same thing.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't know the difference.
Yeah, like tarot cards. So somebody asked you to do a tarot reading. It's completely different then. Okay,
bet. Let me turn this up one more, a little bit.
All right, pull up here.
All right. So some qualifying questions before we get into specifically. I guess you said you were gonna try to look at my birth chart. What is a birth chart anyway?
A birth chart is a snapshot of the specific position of the planets when you were born. Mm-hmm. So like whatever the sky looked like at that moment, that minute, that second that you were born, that is your natal chart. And that it kind of like makes up what you can expect a little bit. I don't want to say it's like something that you have to follow exactly, but it's more like a guide for what you can expect over the course of your life.
So, I was real close. So, I guess in my mind, I'm not leery of Zodiacs and tarot, but I always like, is it real?
I feel like looking at your birth chart, I feel like that it's real, but you don't want to like be caught knowing that it's real. Like you want to put some, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like that it's real. Like there are other things to life than just
I believe
what
in,
we see.
I mean, I believe in God. I believe I'm not one to say there isn't a supernatural being. I know God. I believe in God. Mm-hmm. I subscribe to Christian. So I believe that. And I believe there is some power out there.
Do you believe that there are other things like that God put into place for us to discover?
Tools?
Right, tools.
I do believe it's tools. I do think that, we try to get too involved with some of the stuff that we probably shouldn't touch.
Like what?
Some of the spiritual world, I don't think everybody's as equipped for that they dive into. That's why I think drugs can be dangerous, in my opinion. Because I think drugs transcend you over into like a spiritual world.
Yeah.
That I don't think a lot of people are really ready for.
I agree.
And I think that's like when people are tripping or have bad experiences, it's really because your spirit ain't ready for that.
Yeah. So
that's how I feel about the whole, clairvoyant stuff.
I don't really get involved too much in the drug life.
But I'm saying it has correlations as far as spiritual.
Yeah.
Like even being drunk, the people say that's
a spirit.
That's spirits. Do you believe that? Or you just believe you're having a good time?
I do believe it's a spirit. I do. I never really thought about something like that until somebody said something to me. But yeah, it's a spirit. I mean, it's all,
Yeah, I mean, spirits are always around us. I think that's the constant is spirit. Mm-hmm. I think the human form and human flesh it's what's fleeting daily.
Yeah. Yeah, but as far as like tools like astrology or tarot, I know some people say they're not okay with using those things.
Yeah.
But I think God put them here, and if he put them here, why can't we use them? So
my biggest thing is always like, I don't know what to do with the information given. So like people give a lot of zodiac. Like for example, also sometimes it looks or appears like on Twitter, like I follow a lot of Virgo threads and stuff. It just appears that they just, it's very seldom negative. Mm-hmm. and I'm always leery of when I don't see negativity. Not that I'm a pessimist.
Very seldom negative for Virgos.
I don't see it as negative, but maybe that's where it could just be I'm blurred to it because I'm just like, that's not negative.
As far as what you should do with it, I don't think it's something that you should follow exactly. I think it's just like a guide. So like if it applies, use it.
But what about these people that literally their whole life they're just oh my god, today is Mercury retrograde, oh my, it's full moon, I need to go charge my crystals. Like, do you feel as though it's like a Hotep version of people that just kind of just do it just to do it, or is like you can't really shame it because it's still applicable? I guess that's the word. I
mean, that's with anything. Like, it's not that happens
true.
with anything.
That's true. So
I mean, that's gonna happen whatever subject you touch. So people will be like that with whatever. But I mean, if people want to charge their crystals because they feel like it gives them some sort of energy.
So am I a hater then?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So I was just being a hater.
Yeah.
So I shouldn't be a hater.
Because I mean,
that's a Virgo trait. I heard. I heard it's a Virgo
started.
trait.
Don't get me.
And it's my birthday. It was my birthday, so I was about to say I know a lot of the Virgo traits. Why is that funny? Like Virgos get shat on, but Virgos change the world. Some of your favorite people are Virgos.
Yes, Virgos are the thing about Virgos, they love to have a project to work on, and that's how y'all get so far ahead. Like, you have to have something to push forward.
Very true.
Projects to work on. But you're so critical, and the thing that I don't like about Virgos is even when y'all don't have y'all shit together, like, y'all will criticize somebody else to the death, and that irritates me to no end. Because it's like, work on yourself first, and then get to me.
So you said even if we don't have our shit together, we're gonna criticize somebody else. You can criticize other people without having your shit together, though.
But why? Why would you want to put your energy into criticizing somebody else first?
I'm neither gonna agree or disagree with what you're saying. But nah, I can see that though. I'm not as critical as I once was. But yeah, I can see that because that is something I in the past I think that has been a problem.
Yeah,
you're very critical, but also I always think when they say you project on to others, which your real biggest insecurity, because I'm that much more critical of myself. So like as critical as I am with somebody else, I'm like 20 times more critical of myself. You just would never know.
And I don't think that's your Virgo sun. I think that's your Capricorn moon. But we'll
talk about that shit because we don't know what you're talking about. So yeah, like I said, Zodiac is one of those things where people say it's somebody just sitting around just typing shit up, and then we just keep subscribing to it.
I mean, this goes back to what, like the 1700s. Like, somebody came up with everything. It's a science.
Okay.
I mean, I almost feel like
is it science really? Astrology, right?
Some people call it a pseudoscience. Science.
Oh, really? You get disrespected like that?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Dang.
But to me, in my study of it, the things that I have found tend to be true. So I tend to subscribe to certain theories that I find, some not so much. But it's almost like a rabbit hole. Like, you have to go through it and take what applies, and what doesn't, like, just don't subscribe to it.
My wife always says you're not a true Virgo. Some of the traits I don't exhibit.
Like what?
I guess Virgos are supposed to be super organized. I'm very type A, I guess.
I find that Virgos are either, because my sister's a Virgo, I find that Virgos are either very put together or very sloppy.
I'm not either. I'm like
not to call you sloppy.
No, it's okay. We the Virgo Nation, we don't hold grudges.
Oh.
Yeah, we do. But no, I wouldn't say sloppy. I say it just depends on the moment. Certain situations I rise to the occasion of the situation. I can be very, but the thing is, I think sometimes you're strategically not too neat, because then it will be overbearing to the others around you. So whatever I do, I'm going to project it onto you. So if I'm this way, you must be this way too, to make me feel comfortable.
But see, it's not just your son, so it's like a lot.
So let's start from the beginning. So what's your Madam Gabby? Is that your name?
Gabrielle.
Oh, Madam. You don't got like a astrologer name like Miss Cleo?
Just Gabrielle.
Oh, bet. All right, so Gabby's gonna she's using me as the mule. Get close to the mic because I want to make sure people can hear you. You can just make that extend. Use that twist that little one and then pull it towards you a little bit. And pull the mic towards you a little bit. There you go. And tighten it.
I think I put it too close. That's fine. Whatever.
All right. So we're just trying to. So we're going to do my. Is it my birth chart you're going to do?
Yes, your natal chart.
All right. So September 17th, 1991. I believe I was born.
Put your whole date of birth.
It's okay. It's okay. And I believe I was born at 6:13 or 6:13. I believe that. PM. So this is the birth chart. Here we go.
All right. So you are a Virgo sun.
Okay.
Capricorn moon.
Okay.
You have Mercury in Virgo, Venus in Leo, which is interesting.
All right. Explain all that stuff.
Well, I'm going to read through it first,
okay,
and then
okay,
I'm going to go back and explain it.
Okay.
Mars in Libra, Jupiter in Virgo, Saturn in Aquarius, Uranus in Capricorn, Neptune in Capricorn, Pluto in Scorpio, and your North Node, which is your soul's journey, is in Capricorn, with a Pisces rising. All right, so let me go to my notes here.
I don't know what none of that means. Okay.
Before I explain all of that, I want to get into what sticks out to me about your chart. You have 7, count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 moon aspects.
Moon aspects?
Yes.
Okay.
That's a lot.
That's good, right? Is it good?
It's not good or bad. It's just the moon in a man's birth chart represents the mother and women.
Okay.
So that means that your relationship with your mother is probably pretty important to you.
That's true. Very true.
Whereas the sun, which represents your father, you have 1 sun aspect.
Okay.
So, all right.
That mean we beefing?
No, not necessarily beefing. It just, certain things have more of an influence on you.
Oh, gotcha.
According to your birth chart.
So my mama's boy.
Yeah, you might be.
Okay, go ahead.
You might be.
Get your shit off.
Mm-hmm. Another thing that stuck out to me, you have Venus in Leo. Your wife is a Leo rising. Also, you have your 7th house in Virgo, but it's in the very beginning of Virgo, like the 1st or 2nd degree. So I'm going to make an exception to this and just kind of say your 7th house is kind of in Leo as well. And your 7th house being in Leo means that your partner's 1st house, which is their ascendant or their rising, should be in that sign, right? So your wife being a Leo rising, your 7th house being in Leo, that kind of spells out right there that you are meant to. Anyway.
Like meant to be.
Right.
I heard we were a perfect match.
Yeah. She's a Virgo moon. You're a Virgo sun.
Perfect.
That means that her emotional nature goes along with your ego and your identity and who you are. So y'all get along well.
Look at that.
And her being a Leo rising, the characteristics that she outwardly displays to people is what you're looking for in a woman.
Yes.
All right, so let's get into your chart. Pisces rising. So you come across, this is what you outwardly display to people, like the mask that people see you as.
Here we go, guys.
You come across as a gentle person, an artist. You can be very changeable, like in your moods. Yeah. Like one day you might be really talkative and the next day you might be withdrawn. You're a dreamer. You sometimes come across to other people as directionless, like you don't know which way you want to go. Switch it up.
Some of my podcast mates might love that.
Interesting. And you can be very soft-hearted. Now,
come on, look at me.
The ruler of Pisces traditionally is Jupiter, but in modern day astrology it's Neptune. So you have to see where both of those are in your birth chart. You have Neptune and Capricorn, so that means you have a need for spiritual discipline.
Yes,
you're actually here on a spiritual journey, and you know that, like you're already aware of that. But you may have trouble expressing that to other people. And you also want to watch out for people pleasing, because you might be a little bit of a people pleaser, and that's not good for you.
That is true. I can be a people pleaser.
Now, you have Jupiter in Virgo. So you're here for a life of service.
Yes.
Virgo being the sign of service. And you're here.
So I'm like in service like Beyonce?
How is Beyonce in service?
She's serving the world with her music and her talents.
Yeah, technically, yeah. Okay. But you're here to serve others in some purpose, and your sun is in the 7th house. And you have Aries in the 2nd house. Okay. Which is a house of like resources and how you make money, your own personal money, as opposed to the 8th house, which is like money that others give you. But anyway, you have Aries in the 2nd house, which means entrepreneurship would be good for you.
Look at that.
And you have the ruler of Aries, which is Mars, in the 7th house, which means that your relationships with other people and like one-on-one contacts with other people will bring you money. So one-on-one contacts with other people and client relationships will bring you money, but you need to be an entrepreneur to do that.
That makes sense. That all makes sense.
So anyway, Did I already say Jupiter and Virgo?
I think.
Yeah, you're here for a life of service, and helping others will bring you personal blessings. We already kind of said Sun and this can go on for hours. So if you want,
I'm listening. I'm just listening.
Let me know. Sun and Virgo, you're critical. Like I said, you love criticizing others, even when you don't have your own stuff together.
Love criticizing others. Do you know that to be true? You don't know that. You know me for a while. That's not true, is it?
It's true, but because your Mars is in Libra, you like to throw the rock and hide your hand a lot. So you like to say shady stuff and then not like stand up in it.
I think in 2020 I haven't been a shady.
I mean, I haven't been around you like
good. See, I've grown.
Sherelle, can you call in and like verify that? Yeah. Can we get her on the line?
I'm not as shady. This is interesting. I'm listening.
We'll see. Anyway, yeah. So let's see. All right. Yeah, so Sun and...
Can you explain to the people that's listening, what are the houses?
The houses?
That's confusing to me. So like the Virgo house is the house I thought I was from. I thought the Virgo house was the house. Like what's all the houses?
All right, so there are 12 houses in every single natal chart. So everybody
natal is birth chart.
Yeah, natal, birth chart, same thing. Yeah,
okay.
You have 12 houses. And the houses are pretty much like, they just represent the way that somebody does something. Hold on, let me look up a specific definition because I tend to get my words twisted.
I don't like how some of that what you said. I think the majority might be spot on. Some of it is spot on.
Yeah, I mean, when I was looking this up, like I told you before we started recording, I didn't realize how much we had in common.
Oh, thank you.
You're a Capricorn.
Nice guy.
Oh, it wasn't it.
Oh, but what does it say about being mean? What is like? Am I a mean person?
No, you're not a mean person.
Thank you.
You're pretty. It actually kind of says you're brilliant. It says you might have a touch of ADD or ADHD.
I believe that. I woke up on 10 this morning. My wife's just like, really?
On
10. I wake up on 10. Like, hey.
I thought you said you woke up on Tinder. I was like, what?
No.
Oh my God.
I woke up on 10. Like, I'd be waking up like fully like ready to like go crazy.
Yes, you have. So the houses each represent something different in the chart, and you have planets in each one of those houses. Sometimes the houses are empty. It just I don't know. Whatever. We'll get into it.
Okay.
I wasn't prepared for that question.
See, stumped you.
You did. But anyway, going back to your all right, you have Moon in Capricorn in the 11th house.
Okay.
I don't think I said what house your sun is in.
I think you said it was in the 7th.
Yeah, the 7th house. So that means you're good at negotiation. You learn your most important life lessons through relationships, and you like to be in a relationship.
I do.
That's important for you.
That's my thing.
So, and that's how you will learn about yourself.
I have learned about myself the most in relationships.
Through how you're reflected through other people. That also means you're very good at negotiating and looking at things from different points of view, and you're good with words, and you're good at convincing people of things. All right, so now moving on to your Moon in Capricorn in the 11th house. If I'm talking too fast, let me know. On the surface, you come across as calm, cool, and I also have Moon in Capricorn, by the way, so I'm talking about both of us here.
Okay.
On the surface, you come across as calm, cool, and collected, but below, you have like pretty turbulent emotions. Like you feel a lot of things, you're pretty sensitive, but you don't show it on the surface, probably.
I agree with that.
Yeah. So, but you can also be very calculating and come across to others who don't know you like that as emotionally distant.
Yes, I've gotten that before.
When I think of Capricorn Moon, I think of like Kenya Moore because she's a Capricorn Moon, and we all know she's pretty calculating, so that's what comes to mind. But
it sounds like vindictive, and I don't think I'm vindictive.
No, like a more evolved Capricorn Moon will use their brain power for good.
Yeah.
But an unevolved Capricorn Moon will definitely try to manipulate people.
I can see it.
And you have Moon at 16 degrees, which I looked up what that specifically means. 16 degrees of Capricorn. And it says, purpose marks the spot, a mixed up approach, fusing together components that do not match, doggedly pursuing straight intent, yet you're wide open, unwittingly, to whatever will show you a different picture. Tremendous karmic backlog, oppressive and detailed. The soul's record kept strictly in mind. There's no freedom here. The future does not dawn. However, redemptive hard work is immensely powerful and harnessed as what must be done to achieve a goal you've barely glimpsed. Something great is possible if all assumptions are cast away and the direct evidence of deep experience becomes centrally there.
Yo, okay, break that down. We don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, sorry. So it looks like you have some karmic things to work out here, and
karmic. What is that? Like
Like karma, like
okay.
Yeah. So you're on a karmic journey. And let me see. If you work hard, you can achieve some things here. Basically, that's what it's saying.
Yeah, pretty hard working, I must say.
But you got some karma to clear.
Karma, as in like in the past life?
Yeah.
Oh, so I did some shit to somebody?
Not necessarily, but something in the past life, you're here in this life to clear it. So you might have to go through
right some wrongs.
Right. Or go through learn some lessons, go through some stuff.
So you believe in reincarnation?
Yeah, I do.
So you feel as though we're gonna come back like a flower or a seed or a tree? Or
I mean, I don't know. I'm not God, but.
So you are you Christian and you believe in Zodiac?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So what a combo.
I think that man has put a lot of their own beliefs into God's word.
Oh, for sure. It's our interpretation.
Yeah.
Which is flawed.
And so
times.
Our mission here is to kind of like discern what did man come up with and what are we actually supposed to follow.
So if you're dating a guy, will you look at his birth chart?
Oh my God, yeah.
Oh God, that's creepy. Okay. And do you tell him about it? Or do you just use it as a tool?
I'll tell him. I don't have no shame.
But does it turn you off from a person?
No, because I've dated some people that I knew, like, it was right there in my face. Like, I looked up the chart. I looked up our synastry chart, which is like a relationship chart. And it told me what was going to happen. And I'm like, this can't affect me. I can't read. And so I dated him anyway. And then exactly what it said happened was going to happen.
Oh, so you have proof of concept when it comes to the Zodiac shit. Like, you know.
Yes, time and time again. So it's not like I just like look this shit up and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna follow this. Like, no, it actually, like, I've seen it to be true for myself.
So every one of your so-called exes, there was something in their chart that kind of glared out at you, that what you knew that was going to clash at some point. Mm-hmm. Really?
Yeah, like most recently, a Gemini. Did you just...
I burped.
Oh. I was like, was that me?
It was in my throat, though. It didn't even come out. It was just in my throat.
I was dating a Gemini. And they Gemini'd on me. And, I mean, I don't know how I could have been surprised.
Oh, Gemini's like two-faced it?
It's not that they're two-faced. It's just that their opinion changes that quickly. Like, they feel one way 1 minute, and then they feel differently the next minute. And it's funny because Virgo and Gemini are actually ruled by the same planet, Mercury. So Virgos are a little bit like that as well. They just change their minds.
I would agree. I would agree. I wouldn't say flim-flammy, but
your opinion changes.
It can, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It can change very quickly. But go ahead and finish what you... I got some questions for you, but go ahead. I'll let you finish.
No, honestly, I don't even know. I have like notes and notes and notes on your birth chart, so you can just ask me questions.
Yikes. I am not feeling this. All right. So, let's do this. Let's go through each zodiac sign, and then can you tell me, like, off the top, like, what's like the one thing? Give me a positive and a negative about each one.
Okay, I'll try.
So, I don't know all of them.
Okay.
So
Aries.
All right, Aries is first one.
All right,
so let's talk about Aries. Go ahead.
Okay. Aries. Ooh, they get stuff done. They take a head-on approach to stuff, and I admire that. With the Taurus Mars, myself, I can be a little bit slow-moving at times. So, I appreciate their just, like, go-at-it attitude. The negative. Like, y'all just need to calm down. Like, calm down. It's not that serious. Taurus.
So, y'all take stuff personal?
I'm not an Aries.
Oh, what are you? Capricorn, right?
I'm a Capricorn.
Yeah. So, Aries take things personal.
It's not that they take things personal. They just, like, fly off the handle quickly.
Okay. So, the next one.
Taurus.
That's my wife.
I appreciate your stand strong, stubborn attitude at times.
Do tell.
But you need to be a little bit more willing to compromise and less stubborn, because it's not all about you. Interesting.
That's an interesting perspective.
And I have a Taurus Mars, so I mean, I'm kind of talking to myself with that.
Those are conversations sometimes me and my wife have. Mm-hmm. But it's like innate. Sometimes certain traits are just like so innate to you that you like have to fight to not let it show. Like, it's hard. It's very hard.
Change is not easy for anybody.
Let me throw another one at you. Leo.
Ooh. Oh, can't stand Leos.
My mother's a Leo. She's very strong-willed though.
Yeah, they're a cardinal sign. I mean,
really. So what about Leo?
Leo, they love to be the star of the show. They love it.
Even if they try to hide it, they really do want to be the center of attention all the time.
Yeah, that's their that's their self-expression. Like, they love to be the star of the show, but they need to be a little bit less dramatic.
Okay. All right. What's a positive about a Leo? I didn't get a Leo positive there.
They love to be the star of the show.
That's a positive?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, they're confident, self-assured.
What about a Cancer? Let's go Cancer.
Cancer, they're so nurturing and lovely and positive, but they are a little bit evil.
Really?
Yeah, and I'm a Cancer rising, so I mean, I'm more so talking to Cancer suns here, though. Like, they can be a little bit evil. Yeah.
I think it's amazing that you know all this off the dome. And Pisces.
Oh, Pisces. You guys are great. You're dreamers, you're artistic, but you need to learn how to ground yourself and stay in one place long enough to accomplish a goal.
Interesting. Okay. Scorpio.
What's a positive about Scorpio?
I think it's more amazing that you know if it's off the top of your head than anything.
I mean, hey.
You live a Zodiac life. I get it.
What I do. Scorpio. Ooh, still trying to think of a positive about Scorpio. Y'all are.
Hey, do you gotta Google it? Is that bad? Have you had traumatic situations with Scorpios?
Okay, I'll talk about my personal experience.
Okay.
The Scorpio that I dated, they love to try new restaurants with me, and they love to try new things. So I guess that's a positive.
Yikes.
The negative, you ask me. Stop being crazy. Like, they're nuts.
I think my brother's a Scorpio. Yeah, my brother's a Scorpio.
Which brother?
My oldest brother's a Scorpio.
Does he like to try new things?
Hold on. November 21st is he? Yeah.
Well, that sounds kind of Sagittarius-ish. What's the cutoff? I
got October 23rd and November 22nd.
Okay. So he's close to
I think he is, yeah. But he's crazy.
He's crazy.
He has he's very adventurous.
Yeah, they need to stop being so vindictive and
You really hated that guy.
Passive. I dated a Scorpio moon, and it's just like they love to try to manipulate you, but I can see that coming from a mile away. Like, you can't manipulate me because I've been there, done that.
So death to Scorpios for you, huh?
Not death. No, I actually get along with them, even though it doesn't sound like it. But it's just like, y'all need to relax. Like, it's not that serious.
Okay. Sagittarius.
They're fun. They are a good time. They speak their minds. They're true to themselves. I love that about Sagittariuses. Or Sagittarii, whatever it is.
Excuse me.
But they need to stop lying, specifically the men. Like, y'all need to stop lying and cheating. And the women, y'all need to stop just popping off all the time.
Yikes. Okay. Do we do Libra?
Libra. You guys are charming. You put on a good face, but you will lie to the day of your death.
Libras are liars?
To freaking stop. Like, they love to paint a pretty picture no matter the cost. Like, they just want something to look good. And Yikes. It doesn't matter what it costs them, what they have to do. They will lie. Mm-hmm.
I think we got all of them. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer.
Did we do Gemini?
You said they're crazy.
No, Geminis are nuts.
Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sag, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces. Yep, we did them.
We did not do Capricorn, but
do Capricorn.
You guys are brilliant.
See, I knew you was gonna do that shit.
You're hardworking. You're amazing.
I think Capricorns, and I'm not even into as into it as you. They are very overly emotional and borderline bipolar.
Emotional. Why did you look at me when you said you think I'm bipolar?
I know you're not the only one to know, but you guys are, and very self-serving.
Self-serving.
I think
that is a lie.
I think Capricorns can be very self-serving.
That is a lie.
I know about 5 that I think of, and all of them hint on that.
I'm not self-serving at all.
I don't think you are, but the ones I know are.
I think that.
So you're not going to consider it self-serving. You're going to consider it, I'm doing what's best for me.
I think that that's a Capricorn's journey, because Capricorns start out doing what's best for everybody else, and they kind of have to learn to do what's best for them along the way. And then I think some people might get caught in that crossfire.
One of my sisters is a Capricorn, and one thing I can say is she's interesting because she shows up when she feels like it. That's a Capricorn thing. So like if I don't feel like it, I don't feel like it. But when I feel like it, I want everybody else to feel like it.
I guarantee you that she didn't start out that way, and she just learned, like, I have to do.
So what's the negative about a Capricorn?
Oh, we have to open up and let people in, because
that's one of those negative positives. That's like almost saying like my biggest trait is that I love too hard, some shit like that.
No, not
that's
necessarily, because I feel like a lot of people don't know what's actually going on with a Capricorn, because like I said, you have a Capricorn moon and people assume things about you because you don't tell them what's actually going on. So it could be like something completely different.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, people do assume it's a lot. Yeah, okay. All right, so we about to hit 30 minutes. I don't want to take all your time, but all right, let's do the top 5 for women out there. What are the top 5 signs not to date? Top 5 zodiac signs you should run away from.
Based on my opinion.
Based on your opinion.
It could be different. And by the way, if you have placements close to mine, it might be the same for you. I'm a Capricorn sign.
Top 5.
Capricorn moon, Cancer rising.
10th house brand says this. She endorses
5. Number 1, Gemini.
Stay away from the Gemini men.
Number 2, Libra. Number 3, I hate that I have to do this because I love a Sagittarius. Don't do it. Just don't. Number 4, Leo.
Stay away from the Leo man too.
Stay away from Leo. Number 5, I'm not gonna say Aries. I'm gonna say.
I'm glad I didn't make the list.
I'm gonna say Aquarius.
So Aquarius men too. So stay away from those men.
Everybody stay away from Aquarius men. Just don't do
Yikes. All right, top 5. Who should a woman, what signs are tend to be the most loving, attractive, whatever y'all call it?
Number 1, I would say, find an evolved Cancer. An unevolved one will try to ruin your life.
Evolved Cancer man. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Because at the end of the day, I hate to get back into this. This is why I got kicked off the podcast in the first place. But all men are not always great at some point in their lives.
Okay, I get you.
All right. It's women too, but we're talking about men right now. So, find an evolved Cancer. Second sign, I would say Aries. Aries men are providers, especially if they have Taurus placements. Get you one of them. Number 3.
This is interesting. So that's 2 of my podcast hosts. One was a Cancer, one was an Aries.
Who's a Cancer?
I think Palmer's a Cancer. It's on really good birthday. Might be tripping.
I need you to find that out.
Yeah, I think so. Hold on. Let me find out.
I will pause for that.
I might say no. Go ahead. Keep going. Okay. I'll find out for you though.
Number 3. No, not Taurus. Don't do that. Cancer, Leo, Virgo. I'll say Virgo is a good sign.
I think we are too. I think we're great signs.
Again, an unevolved Virgo man will make everything your fault. They will make you their project. These have to be evolved. Number 4. No. Damn it! I gotta stop at 3. I don't.
Why?
You can't date a Taurus. They're liars and they talk too much. You cannot date a Capricorn man because they will try to belittle you and make you their project and try to earn all the money. They will provide for you, but I feel like they will try to control you. You can't date a Pisces because Pisces men are in love with 3 people at the same time. I don't. Just you. Don't. Find one of them 3 and then work it out.
Wow. So that's very interesting. I gotta get you to come back. That would be very interesting. I want you to do this live. But do you have anything else to say? 10th House Brand. How can people find you?
You can find me. I'm on YouTube at 10th HSE Brand, 10th House Brand. I'm on Instagram at 10th House Brand, 10th HSE Brand. And yeah, those are the 2 ways you can find me. I do readings, so How you charge for readings, or you'll do them for the humble? It depends on my mood. I charge, but it's like $5. It's not a lot of money.
Oh, bet. So if anybody want a reading, They can just they just go to your Instagram, slide a DM.
Yeah, go on my Instagram, slide my DM. Also, if you're on the fence, check out my YouTube. I have a few videos out that you can watch. And yeah, that's how you find me. Okay,
so that's 10 Files Brand, Unsolicited Views. We out. Definitely make sure you follow, like, subscribe. We appreciate y'all listening. This is a very interesting and insightful episode. I'm gonna definitely post the top 5 signs don't date. I want to think how people will react to that.
Oh yeah,
we'll be very interested. All right, that's Unsolicited Views. We out. Peace.
Bye.
That was very insightful.
Ooh, it's like I can hear regularly.
Oh yeah. It's like you're in the time trance.
Oh my god,
that's interesting. I think that is him. Are you coming later?
What time is it?
4:30.
I'm probably not gonna come.
It's okay.
I had to beg, borrow, and steal to get out the house for this.
Why?
It's a whole thing. So my mother's saying that because I live at home and my father just had surgery.
That's been a minute now, right?
He just had surgery.
January?
No, last week.
Oh, just surgery.
Yeah. But it's like, I mean, come on, people still have to live their lives.
You're not trying to move out yet, are you?
Yeah, I am. But now that I it's gonna be set back again because now my car payment's gonna have to go up because I gotta get a new car. I'm in my Saturn. Oh, we didn't talk about Saturn return. Oh man. Well, next time.
So you said you might have to stay because you said now the bills are coming.
Not stay, just like, delay it a little bit.
Jeez. Are your parents working?
Mhm.
What does your dad do?
He is the executive director for the Public Service Commission, but he's obviously everybody's working from home, so it's easier to do that.
What's the Public Service Commission? Are your parents rich?
I fucking wish. I wish they were rich so they could give me some money to move the hell out.
Oh. Hey, your mom's still tripping about you gotta leave the house. That's interesting. Was she scared y'all come back with coronavirus?
Yeah.
Does she know it's not just like out in the air?
She just thinks that like me being around people you don't know what they have or who has